An endless multiverse of possibilities awaits you, with champions from worlds both familiar and entirely unique to this strange realm. They wait to have their true power unleashed by the Summoner.
hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions, cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Champions are forever.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Good morning, Shadowverse. T. Smitty, first one in the building. Followed by Pixie Bell. What's up, girl? You died again. What's up? The Jiggly. What up, man? 9.2. I got to complete it first before I can do the stream. And as you saw last night, I did the incursions. Knocked that out. So, I don't know. Maybe tonight I will get my completion done. And then tomorrow, exploration. I don't know. Depends on how I feel tonight. You can just do initial completion live. It's not hard at all. But I make videos on my completion runs. So I go through, pick the easiest path, record it, and then make my videos. Then I explore it live. It's content. And those walkthroughs do help, folks. Some folks don't watch the guides, you know? Because I remember thinking about making those types of videos, and I was like, man, they got people doing excellent guides, you know, going through every path and doing a great job. So is there even a need for my, you know, walkthrough? But I constantly get comments saying that, yes, this is exactly what they wanted. That they used my walkthrough. So, yeah. Use Definitely She-Hulk for the boss. Super easy. Thought about making a boss guide. Okay. And see, there's already a bunch of guides out there, so I'm like, okay, well, I'll look at some of those and help me go through my initial clear. But that's all my videos are really for, helping people with an initial clear. Showing them what path I think is, the easy path. Even if a bunch of them are easy, I'll probably mention that too. CCP already had it done before Fight came out. Did we? Julian Clark, Big Sexy, what it is, man? How you do? What up, what up? Started a new gig. Just jumping in to say Big Sexy in the building. All right. What you doing now? What's that new gig about? Yeah, boss guy drop. Oh, the guide, you mean? Okay, got you. Yeah, that was supposed to be one of the benefits that we could come out with those guides early to help everybody, As soon as it dropped, bam. All right, guys, here's how we do it, At least that's what it was supposed to be. Then I find out that only some were getting the hands-on. We have a test server, and all of the CCP has access to it, and yet there were only some that had, like the Ares fight. But it is what it is. That fight was so easy, a guide isn't needed, but everyone is not the same. Really? Because I saw, I guess it was his first time, I saw Legacy going through it. But I think that was his first time going through. Bearded Avenger, what's up, man? This is how we do it. La 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 la. Hey, hey, hey. You already know. The hardest part is learning the deck. Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's what he was having trouble with. The dexing. Oh boy. All right. Let's turn that off. Turn the music. Turn the music on. The sweet sound. All right. Let's restart the session here. Whoop, there we go. All right. Move this up here. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me do something real quick here. Do. Now. Hey. All right. Magma Ghost. What's up, man? That name has me thinking of fiery things. Ooh. Oh. Boo. Everyone finished with 9.2 exploration, right? Some of us haven't even started it. But I might go through it tonight. Have the videos out next week. And explore it tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, it's just before the weekend, so I'm not really in a big hurry. I think one time I did do the boss one, the completion, the last boss, last chapter live once, and then cropped it out and put that in a video. But I'd rather be able to just focus on the fight and do it, get it done. Then, let's just do that. What's your thoughts on 15K rank up gem? I'm not doing it. I mean, if you guys got the units and you want it and you need it to help your account and everything, go for it. But I will be keeping my units to myself. 15,000 units? Nah. Try again. I'm good on that. The offer's not worth it. It's random. Yeah. I looked at it and I'm like, right. Now, had it been 5,000 units, they would have had my units. I would have grabbed that so quick. It would have made your head spin. I said, oh, yes. 5,000 units? Here you go. Even 8,000 units, I would have grabbed it. But 15,000 units? No, sir. I'll be waiting for July. Why is this giving me... Hold on. I did not tell y'all that I wanted notifications from Grubhub. I probably did and don't remember. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I probably did. And screen sharing. Notifications on? What? I probably was thinking that I wanted to get notifications from them because I was waiting for my food. Yeah, there it is. No notifications from you because you don't know how to behave. Just popping up all in my face and whatnot. Turn the radio on, the sweet sound. All right. Man, everybody just hogging this thing up, man. Why everybody up here like this? Go to bed, go to sleep, do something. Oh, they probably are asleep after hogging this. All right. Let's see. Let's get air server up here. And let's turn on that. And let's get going. It was worth it to me. Rank 4 Serpent. Woo! Go ahead. I still don't know. I might rank 4 my Serpent. Samir! What's up, man? I'm not touching 9.2 until I'm done with the side quest stuff. Just finished AW Showcase. There's no hurry. Ain't no hurry, ain't no rush. Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Don't know, don't care. Spider Woman. Woo! I'm gonna get me a 4-star Spider Woman. And what's that? Agent Venom? Okay, I don't think I have Spider Woman's profile picture. Let's see. Let's go grab it. Spider! Woman? There you go. Wasn't sure if they used a hyphen. Coming in April. Okay, there you go. Save. Save her to the champion portraits. Okay. All right. Now, let's change the cutoff information. All right, Spider Woman. Ah. And of course, she's not the same size as the other one was. All right, and basic champion, Agent Venom. And honestly, these champs have been going low. Now, Spider Woman, maybe she'll go a little bit higher. I'll put 70. But I don't know. And Agent Venom, he's not gonna go that high, really. I'll leave it there just in case. All right. You got 4 7-star AGs. Wow. You just holding on to them? Okay, delete. Still haven't used that. Okay. And I still haven't done my Battlegrounds objectives. I was like, blah. 9.2 is giving me a right whooping, and it's not holding back. Really? That's worth more than the 15K. Oh, wait. Let me go all the way back. It's my nickname for Human Torch since I couldn't use that as my MSOC name. It's my in-game name. Oh, okay. It's cool, though. Magma Ghost. Speaking of fiery things, why the heck can't Negasonic stun Bullseye on War with the reflection node? So dumb. I thought she could. Hold up. Or you mean trying to parry him? Because she still handles that evade. That offer is not worth it. It's random and better deals will come July 4. I agree. Samir. Okay, I read that. And you rank 4. I wonder if I'm gonna, as much as I like Onslaught, I think I use Serpent more though. And he's tanky too? So I might have to do that myself. Serpent be destroying stuff, you know? I mean, so does Onslaught, but I find myself using he's easier to use. Serpent is. So I'm leaning more towards that. What's worth more, the 15k rank up gem or those new champs that need awakening and ranked up anyways? You have to spend more than 15k units to get 3 to 4 gem. Last year it took 30k to get a gem. So I'm waiting and see how much it's going to cost this year. Let's see. Nah, you needed a whooping. Another junk build offer. Yeah, you see I just deleted it. Missing skill in mutant. I have a 7-star skill AG with Nick Fury's name on it. Kingpin. That's what's up, man. The way you were shaking that bottle under the camera was funny. Lord have mercy. Ooh. That stuff is underrated. Good stuff. And a little snack so I don't pass out on the stream because I fell asleep and I didn't eat. All right. Let me turn my ouchies back on. You know what? I got the energy. Let me who else? Oh, Let's do Onslaught. I see LordShaedow is an awakened 7-star, but still needs ranked up. Good eye. That's on purpose. Because I'm a work in progress. I can't drink flavored water. I get heartburn. I'll stick to sodas. Okay. Yeah, I had to stay away from them sodas. I used to drink sodas all the time. Nothing but sodas. But now, Cherry Coke Zero is the best. I do like that. Sunkissed Zero Sugar, I like also. The root beer, I like also. I do like those. I'm all about Mountain Dew, Barge Blast Zero. Very close to the same thing. Okay. Yeah, the cream soda is also good. Harder to get though. For me anyway. I never liked Dr. Pepper. Never did. Never really liked Mountain Dew either. When I was younger, it was Coke and Pepsi, Sunkissed, Seven Up, and then later Sprite. NYK Believe, what's up, man? I'll sometimes mix a regular Coke and Coke Zero together when I need a caffeine kick. I own a hoodie that says on the front of it, I drop kick a child for a Dr. Pepper. Really? Don't forget RC Cola. I remember RC Cola. I didn't really drink it that much. I preferred just the Coke or the Pepsi. Zero Sugar Squirt? I haven't tried that. Waiting patiently for them to Zero Sugar Big Red. My drink of choice is radically new. Even the hipsters don't know about it. Water. Here you go. It is the best for you. Ooh, you died again. What did you get in your crystal opening? Me and my RC. Yeah, I remember RC Cola. Gotta watch. Oh, you got a video out on it. Okay, never mind. Maybe I'll after I do my completion run, maybe I'll do a crystal opening. I don't know. You get more, don't you, for exploration? Maybe I'll wait for that. But This is how I usually just use up some energy. You got T4 Alpha in the overflow. Oh, even when the other the alphas, the T3 alphas, the T2 alphas, I don't let them things. Whenever the whatever's the top one, I don't let them go. They'll never expire. For one, I like ranking up champs too much. And I'll always have somebody to rank up. You got 12? Woo, YT user. You just pulled Spiral. I do like me some Spiral. I have that classic threat, Karina's challenge to do with Ant-Man. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I'm trying to learn Ant-Man, but my intuition isn't doing me well. I don't remember doing a whole lot with Ant-Man. You're a Methuselah. Here's one bearded Avenger. Do you know what his name means? You're deep, ain't it? Me too, love Spiral. I don't have a rank 4 yet, but it will probably be Spiral or Spider-Woman. Now, I've seen people talk about Spider-Woman, but I haven't really used her or anything like that. Use Ant-Man for the Mystics, got to intercept for the debuffs to stay longer, and throw SP2 after 2 SP1s, also block for exhaustions. Listen to him. Because as much as I wanted that Ant-Man, I didn't know none of that. I wasn't, I don't use him. But I did like him. I know he was good. Just didn't use him that much. All right. Finally, we get down to it. Oh, wait. Turn on my fan so that I'm not getting cooked under these lights. I got walk the dog. Then me and the girlfriend are going to Buffalo Wild Wing. Uh-oh. I will try and catch you later. All right. Best of luck to you as well with the girlfriend. Question last year, July 4, it cost 18K units to get one rank 2 to 3. Do you think by this July 4 that a 3 to 4 will be less than 15K? No clue. It may cost more. They may have a bundle. There's no telling what they're gonna do. $21K for a rank 4, but also keep in mind that it'll be a bundle. So what else will they give us with it? We don't know. Will it be a generic or a crystal? Don't know. It's weird you have to dodge 3 times to get power sting charges. A heavy, transfer it over, the SP1. Places fatigue, you have to pause the fatigue. Oh, that's for Ant-Man. Or is that Spider-Woman? No arena boosts? Nah, I used them all up. I found killing Doom with Hawkeye was just so much straightforward. And I'm going to eventually get back in there. But see, some of those champs are going to start coming out as 7 stars. And it's going to be really easy to pick up that 7-star Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. I'm in no hurry. I think a 7-star AG is going to be the last bundle. Got to spend a certain amount. So I think the completion offer is to lure out all the units from the players, so they have to spend more on the upcoming event. Oh yeah, they Corey, what's up, man? They do that all the time. They do it every year. And then once you spend it and you see what they have, you're like, oh, if I had known, I would have saved my units. You know how many times I've heard that? Ant-Man. Okay. NYK believe. I thought that's who you were talking about. I went to the ocean and it wasn't carbonated. The flat earthers were white. Who were right. All right. Anyway, Caveman. What up, man? I'm prepared. I took Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Iron Man to rank 2. Thor and Black Widow are rank 5 ascended, so I'm set. Yeah, you good. I have Ant-Man and Iron Man. I don't have a Hawkeye, I don't think, at rank at a 7-star. I need to check again because I've said before I don't have a champ, and then I look and I'm like, oh wait, what you know? I do have that one as a 7-star. I feel like people will start pulling 7-star Stark from other crystals. Yeah, and once I get that, I'm probably not going to do any of those challenges because he is the only reason I would do it. So if I get him some other way, then those challenges are dead. I see no reason to do them. I'm good, man. Been grinding a few units, but I used up all my units, unfortunately, for revives. Now trying to grind back up for the event deals and stuff. Just grind that arena. Thinking Hawkeye's easy to understand. Yeah, he is. And potency make him a rank 3 candidate. Hawkeye? I'd probably wait until they bring Kate Bishop as a 7-star. They'll probably do it right after you take your Hawkeye to rank 3. They evil like that. They were like, hey, people ranking up Hawkeye. Time for Kate Bishop. Yeah, I said before that if it's something that you think will advance your account, do it. For example, all right, you got a rank 4 random, right? But as YT User said, you can do 9.2 and you're going to be able to get a rank 4 whoever you want, right? And I don't know about you, but I know I won't be spending 15K units to get 9.2 done. In fact, since I've been playing, I have never spent any units to get any story content done. I've always used my stash because it's permanent and there's no reason. So I would build up my stash and then I would go through it. And if I saw that, you know, I was running out, I would pause and go back in when I had more stash. So I have never used any units on story content. As far as the Titan Nexus, that depends. I have pretty much everybody I really wanted out of that Titan. That's why I'm not even opening a Titan right now. Here we go. Uh-oh, Corey is lurking. I think that's the thing, though. Just because they both use bows doesn't make them the same champ. They're not the same champ. Kate and Hawkeye do different things. Power control and Dot versus pure Dot. Yeah, I was going to say, they definitely are not the same champ. Kate Bishop is the Hawkeye we should have had. Dean, what's up, man? She came into the game with mechanics that we had been asking them to put into Hawkeye. Because I always liked Hawkeye. I told you all that before. You know, I love the bow and arrow type thing. So even before they had buffed him up or anything, I liked him. Come on. Here. But what's up, Dean? I'm thinking of rank 4 Chavez unless Abs comes as a 7-star. Ooh. If Abs comes as a 7-star, that's going to be interesting. Because Abs is an absolute beast. I'm waiting to see what's in the sale next week. I need 2 tier 7s to get a rank 4. If I explore 9.2 and get 2 tier 7s in spring cleaning, and that offer, I'd have 3 rank 4s. That's why I'm interested in it. Then do it. I currently have 2 rank 4s. 9.2 will give me another. And yes, for the with the units, I could have 4 rank 4s. But I'm patient. See, it'd be different if I was rushing for prestige or something like that. But I'm not. Although if I had Bastion, he'd probably be my next rank 4. I really like him. I'm waiting to see. Oh, wait, I read that. You get 2 revives a day in Apothecary. Yeah. I have no issues. I got some expiring right now. I stopped doing the Apothecary. But I'm going to knock out 9.2. Shouldn't be too bad. I cleared an entire lane with him in chapter 6 in about 5 minutes. Yeah, Abs is crazy. I think Spiral must have a particular rotation. Took nearly 200 hits as a 7-star rank 1 on Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. I don't remember. I don't think I've ever, have I? I need to look back. I don't know if I've ever actually done a deep dive on her. So I really don't remember. Just explored 9.2, got Zola, Okoye, Arcade, Destroyer. I ranked Okoye, yep. And Zola, I can't decide on my next rank 2. Arcade. Even though I hate fighting him, but that's why. He is a very annoying defender. But if you guys didn't watch it, I did my incursions run last night, and it was fun. Okoye with those hacks. Oh my goodness, was she nasty. I mean, wow. Arcade, I don't think he really needs to be awakened. I have to look at his awakened ability again. I think it helps. Ooh, ran right into it. Spiral rotation is light, medium, dash back, then light, medium, light. Throw SP1 with 15 fervor. And either spam SP1 or SP2 with 30 ruptures. Oh. C Squad, what's up, man? Yeah. I've used Arcade on offense as well. He definitely is surprisingly good on offense as well. So in like battlegrounds, people will see him. They don't expect you to use him on offense. You literally spam heavy in the corner and the auto block saves you. I don't think I've ever done that with him. But that's interesting. I might have to try that. But what's up, Siege Squad? How you doing, man? Woo! We just coolin'. Chillin'. Okoye is a rank 2, did... Was that Realm of Legends? Winter Soldier and 69 hits. Look and see. My Okoye is still ranked 2. And one thing I did do that made it a little bit, it did make it easier, is I turned off my ouchies for that incursions run. And we got the hacks, hemostatic charge, and we got mutually assured destruction, and boy, Okoye is a beast. And so was Sheila. I also brought in Weapon X. He was surprisingly good. And swapped him out for Medusa, who also was tearing it up. So basically everybody that I used was a bleeder. I forgot that Medusa was a bleeder. I kept thinking of her, you know, our armor break, but I forgot that she bleeds as well. So yeah, it was crazy. Okoye is a better Chilith, in my opinion. Well, Chilith is tougher and tankier, but yeah, and Chilith, remember, can cleanse, so she's got some things that Okoye doesn't. Now, my Chilith is rank 3. My Okoye is rank 2 for now. But shoot, that Okoye, man. Okoye is a beast, but she takes a little longer to get to specials. All you got to do, Siege Squad, is look at my run last night. With the hemostatic charge, every time you put a bleed on them, they get a power stick. Then I got the enhanced power sting duration. It was ridiculous. You lock them down. And she also does shock damage. And I had another, one of the other hacks was to increase the damage on her shocks. That was nasty. That was just nasty. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. Hey, get away from me. Get away. Get away. Woo-hoo! Caught you. Okoye is an upgrade from Jabari Panther in almost every way. Yes. Okoye does everything that Jabari Panther does, but better. Yeah, I'm definitely an Okoye fan. I didn't mind Jabari. I never really took to playing her. I know other people were like, woo, she's good. She just never you know, caught me like that. But Okoye, yeah. You really want Nefaria? I do want Nefaria from the Titan as well, but not bad enough for that Titan Nexus. I don't want him that bad. That Snar as well. Oh, the snare. Yeah. And an easy snare too. Just have to dash back. Dex and bam, they're snared. Let me see. They did a great job on 9.2. My Jabari rank 3. She underrated. Well, I don't think... Do I even have Jabari as a 7-star? I don't know. I don't remember. Jabari grew on me after the CCP challenge. And see, I haven't done that. All of them. I think I did one of them. Is Isophine a good champ? Some like her. I don't. She's just in my 7-star roster. I don't even know know much about her. Yeah, I'm not a fan. She's not bad. I'm just not a fan. I finished the 3 paths on Lotan, and I'm working backwards. I may do that. Honestly, she was pretty easy. What's up, Hayden? I've been having a harder time on some of the Scourge paths. Really? What's up, man? Remember when Itans carried you in incursions? What's up, Itans? Me neither. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I had fun. I had fun with it. That Okoye, man. Woo! She rocked. I'm just waiting for Cyclops. I can rank 3 him. Yeah, he looked interesting. I saw the little teaser. He looked interesting. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Epinosis, what's up, man? Mm. 7-star Nick Fury. I love both the idol champs so far, but LeMatrix is an animal. In my opinion, LeMatrix is one of the single best champs they've designed in a while. And for what it's looking like, free-to-play is not going to be able to get LeMatrix, at least not right away. That was a little disappointing when I saw that. Unless they do something else, give us some more of those essences somehow, which they can do. But right now, it doesn't look like we'll be able to get her without spending. That was cheap. Get out of here. Teco Jr., what's up, man? It's always fun, but old or not. Yeah, you had a problem. When I saw the nodes on that Annihilus, I was like, ew. I was happy I didn't get that one. I literally can't do that spiral rotation against Realm of Legends, Minnesota. Yeah. That is a bad place to practice because the AI, even before we had AI issues, the AI in Realm of Legends was strangely passive at times. So, like for Ghost, that was the worst place to try to practice Ghost because of that. So, yeah. Maybe go into Labyrinth of Legends. Try it there. Ooh. Okay. How you feeling? What you get? Yeah. Like Drunk Reaper just said. Finishing up dinner here on vacation. Ooh. Hit him with it. Yeah, Labyrinth of Legends is definitely better. Free to play, not getting the Matrix is complete BS. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, all right, enjoy. I mean, I'm sure we'll get her eventually at some point in time. Her, him, I don't remember. Hurt my head these days. I can still, yeah. I used Ghost in Realm of Legends. It's just not the best place to practice her. Whoop. Try to jump on call tomorrow, but I'm on the ship all day. Yeah, I'm not definite that I'm gonna do it. You died. I might wait till Sunday to do the completion. I don't know. Just depends on how I feel tonight. Oops. Gaducci? Wow, 1%, eh? Pro Downs, kids. Yeah, it hurt my head. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You expect Kabam would do a U-turn and allow free to play to get the Matrix, like to make everyone feel good? Not if they've already promoted the Matrix as a spend. People already spent money to get them, and then they turn around and do that. I don't think they would make them happy. But they might do it. Maybe they'll have an event where you can get some light essences. I don't know. Maybe they'll offer some on July 4 for units. You never knew. But I'm fine with that because I wasn't really chasing the Matrix like that. If I can get him, that's great. If I find out that they're gonna expire and all I can get is the 6-star, and that's what I'll do. I'll just get the 6-star. If I was totally free to play, I'd honestly rather leave the currency and not trade it in for a 6-star The Matrix. It's kind of insulting. Triple G, what up, man? Did you get done with 9.2? I saw you. I snuck a peek at you. They can keep that 6-star The Matrix and put it where the sun don't shine. I mean, if there's nothing else, I will collect it. Remember, I'm a collector. Yeah, all done? There you go. depending on how I feel tonight, I might, not live, but I might do my completion. And then if I do the completion tonight, I'll do the exploration tomorrow. Woo! Come on. Hit him with it. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Billy D, what up, man? Just found out Easter Bunny and Easter chicken don't lay the eggs. It's chocolate poop. But does it taste good, though? What up, man? In comparison to Epoch, super chill content, 11 revives for the entire thing. Oh, that sounds like it was fairly easy then. I think what 11 revives. That might be one path in what was it? Epoch of Pain. But I mean, this is story content, and I'll bet you probably used those revives on the boss, right? Here we go. It was easy. 11 revives was one phase of Ares. There you go. You're right. Yes, most of them, 11 was on the boss. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I do. I do have the benefit of watching other people do it first, so I should have an advantage. My best run at her of the 3 paths was 1 revive. Woo! Okay. And I heard that the main thing to learn with her is the dexing. Compare that to Ares. Because I watched Legacy, and he seemed to be having a little trouble with that, dexing and whatnot. So I'm like, uh-oh. I don't know if I'm gonna have a good time. I did a separate live opening and got nothing to call home about. Brought Photon rank 4 as my 3rd, though. You know I like me some Photon. I just realized playing Spiral is like playing against Sentinel as a defender. Try not to repeat any action. Like when you dex, part of a special with a light. Oh, yeah! Before you dex the last part. Interesting. Act 6 Grandmaster would use more. Ugh. When I did Grandmaster the first time, Act 6, I used, I think it was like 25 revives on him alone. Still don't like that Grandmaster. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're getting it now. I think they will need to run some maintenance because it was very laggy. Alrighty. I hope they do it before I have to get in there. Lacey didn't get the For Loki mic server because he said boycott. As far as like fighting Mixmaster, that's what I was hearing. I didn't know that. So what champions do you think are the best for the boss? I heard Photon is really good for the boss, and it just so happens I have a rank 4 Photon. So that seems nice. It's not horrible, just basically the same old stuff we've been dealing with as iPad users. Oh, the see, mine, I haven't really had any issues with lag. Spider! Oh, can't use all caps. But what's up, man? She-Hulk Deathless cooked. Maybe I should bring both. Deathless She-Hulk is supposed to be good for the boss. I can bring both Photon and Deathless She-Hulk. Simula made a guide that made it super easy. I'll be watching it. I haven't watched any guides yet. Limited me for my full power. Deathless She-Hulk legit kills. Okay. So she'll definitely be on the team for that last chapter. And Photon will as well. They got the new storm mechanic in the Lotan fight, so it's a little laggy at times. Okay. So Photon and Deathless She-Hulk. All right, yep. They'll be on the team for show. Would a 6-star Deathless She-Hulk work there? Yeah, it'd just be, you know, a little bit longer. I was in there with 6-star rank 3 and rank 4s. Oh, okay. Trip Cloud, Storage, Maelstrom, No Tan, False Tan. Wait, what? Low Tan. I got you. Mm, 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 mm. Yep. Hey, ho, woo. There you go. So yeah, y'all got me. I'm gonna take a look at some of the guides for sure. Man, if they make Hulkling a 7-star, boy, it's legit chill content. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, they did reduce the story. I've been enjoying their story content. They remembered how to make enjoyable content again. So I've been enjoying it since Act 7. I've been enjoying the story content because I can't stand Act 6, but they started with Act 7 and all the way 7, 8, and so far 9. I've been enjoying it. So definitely kudos to them. Because that they remembered what a game is supposed to be. Fun. You know, you get the little difficult content for those that like that extra challenge, you know. After using 79 revives to drop Grandmaster just the once, I almost stopped all story content. And I'm telling you, I hate Act 6. But at least they got themselves together. Gave them 2 thumbs up out of 2 for Act 9.2. Okay. And like I said, I've liked all of them. 7, 8, and 9. I have been enjoying that content. In fact, the only true complaint that I usually have has to do with the bugs. You know, AI or input, or, you know, if they're lazy and throw root all over the dang place, which looks like they still doing. I hope they get off of that. But other than that, been enjoying it. I'm useless in real life, so streams on. I might as well hang out and annoy the streamer. Chip gave 2 thumbs up and Kabam gave him fingers. Oh, yeah. Woo! Get him! Flawless victory. That was a flawless victory. Yeah, Jabari, I'm sorry. You ain't got nothing on the Koye. My girl, a Koye. You know, I voted for her way back when. So I was very happy to see her enter, finally. I didn't even know who Jabari was. The thing in 9.2 I hate the most is they keep putting nodes and effects that shut your Dex mastery off. Yeah, that's annoying. That's why a lot of people hated. If you'll notice, Domino will do it. Jabari will do it too. She gets enough charges. And you know Serpent does it. I can't tell you how many times, and it's not with every champion. Some champions, if I'm fighting Serpent and I dash back, I still get clipped by his special. It'll be like, Dex failed. It's something with the hitbox. I don't know exactly what. But with some champions, I don't have that problem. You know, I dash back and I'm easily out of range. But with some, I do the same dash, same time, and get clipped anyway. Simon! What up, man? Hit him with it! Jabari Panther is a Kabam original. She isn't in any comics. Oh, okay. Well, that explains it. I was like, I haven't read comics in many years, so I didn't know who she was. Wait, it went up. Oh, you're Paragon. Congratulations, Simon. Went in beyond 844. Okay, keep going. To be honest, that low tan mechanic with the storm is amazing. Yeah, I saw a little bit. I was when we raided Legacy, I was watching him a little bit, I think. That was when I checked him out. And he got to one phase and was like, what? Why am I dying? And they were like, oh, the storm is all over the screen now. And I have no idea what they were talking about because I haven't looked into it yet. Forgot he's immune. Dazzler, Spiral, Quicksilver, and Nightcrawler can dex undexable attacks. Well, Dazzler has that that evade, that dodge rather. And I think unless they fixed it, Silk was able to as well, right? Ooh, he was waiting for me. Yeah. Yo. Hey. Ooh. Right in the bread basket. Is the 846 both as easy as 7.4 Kang? Boss, I don't know about easy, but Kang, that boss was fun for me. He's still my favorite boss. So yeah, you may like some of the other bosses better. It's hard to say. I will tell you this. Have you fought Ares yet? Simon? Jabari Panther came from, the other game. Gotcha. Jabari and Okoye are the same tribe. Oh, okay. That would explain why they look so similar. The last phase is that one, but once you understand it, it's super easy. It's also my favorite. And the AI is unbelievably cooperative in that phase for some reason. Okay. Silk, evade, I think, yes. Okay, I thought she could as well. No, I'm doing Act 8 first. Okay. Is Chilith the same tribe? Oh, I don't know. I don't think she's from Wakanda. I thought she was a Native American. So they wouldn't be the same tribe. Yeah, First Nation. Mm-mm. And although Wakanda doesn't exist, it's based on a place that does exist. There is an African tribe that they apparently got a lot of their information from. Enough that I think they were trying to sue them. They came over to this tribe and they took their culture and all that other stuff and then made Wakanda. But yeah, she's Chilith is First Nation, I think is what they call it, right? Yeah, let's do that. But yeah, after that incursions run, and that was the first run that I did with Okoye, you know, I took her up to rank 2, but didn't really use her a lot. But oh yeah, that was nice. I see what they were saying about it might even be worth it to use to just re-roll if you don't get the hacks that you need. Good night, sleeper. Boop, boop. Oh, baby, BG season rewards are going to be really good this season. First Nation or Native American. I think First Nation is what we use to refer to the Aboriginals in Canada, and the latter in the U.S. Okay. That's what I've heard it, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, we say Native American. But same. It's like one of those things where I wasn't sure if it was proper to say First Nation or Native American. I grew up saying Indian and learned later in life to refer to them as Native Americans. And I don't remember where I first heard First Nation. I went to an international university, so one of my friends probably said it. Dogan people, Karo tribe, Ethiopia. I love this stuff. I'm researching my own lines and narrowed it down as my family name. The side story tellers to Kings of Ireland. Ooh. Okay. Project Javier. Welcome. How you doing? What you got? What question? Oh, ow. Oh, bite it. How you gonna hit me like that? Oh, no you don't. Get some DJing. That's right, stand right there. Aborigines are Australia. Yeah. I've heard them say that. Let's do that. Well, when you get older, they usually give you a pass because they know that you didn't grow up, with these things, and you're not being, disrespectful. If it changed, and you grew up learning it one way, chances are you're gonna say it, and then but oh, my bad. Trying to remember. It's harder when you get older. Much harder. You watch these kids, boy, they be picking stuff up so quick it ain't even funny. Yeah, man. In the pain. Here's my first time doing the 6-star arena features. Can you guide me through it? What do you need? Are you trying to get on the infinite streak? Because the way you get on the infinite streak changes based on your roster. Wait, just because you're American, which one do you rather, Young Sheldon or Big Bang Theory? Do you know I never watched either one? My sister watched Big Bang Theory, and she loved it. I've seen little clips from the show that be making me laugh. But yeah, I haven't watched either one. Get him, girl. Ooh. Oh. Oh, oh. Go ahead with your sexy self. We don't get a chance to see her special 3 often, so, had to pay her a little tribute. First Nation was always Native American, Eskimos, indigenous folk, Aztec, so Indian, Mexican, Canuck, all the first people of America, North and South. Okay. So First Nation is more of the all-inclusive term. I'm one of those jerks that thinks if you don't like what I say and you aren't in my conversation, that piss off and don't listen to me. And see, we can do that because we're older. People just roll their eyes and move on. No way you really should. Young Sheldon is basically young. Yeah, I mean, I've seen the. I saw a clip from it. I think it was his roommate, and he read the computer science book and was like, "That's not real science." And he read it, and then told him the next day. He was like, "Yeah, I read it." And he started asking him questions, and he was like, bam, bam, bam. He was like, what? But yeah, I saw that clip. But yeah, it's been a very long time since I watched sitcoms. A long time. Like Married with Children. Long time. Actually, let me see. I think I did watch a sitcom. Well, it wasn't. Well, yeah, I guess it was a sitcom. Man, what was the name of that? It came out. I didn't watch Blackish. I saw a couple of scenes from it, but this came out at the same time as Blackish. And I think it did. And I watched some of that. You're the Worst. That was what it was called. I watched that. Didn't even watch all of it. Stopped watching it. I've seen quite a few clips of Everybody Hates Chris. Runty Apec. Here's something. The guy who plays Chris, my family knows him. He's been to my house in New York. It was funny because my mom, when she saw a clip with him, she recognized him and was like, "Oh, that's," you know, it was funny. I think he was the son of someone who my dad was helping. See, my dad was in the business. He was an MC, and he had a lot of connections. You know, we're talking Whitney Houston, Dionne Warwick, you know, all of those folks, you know, around that time. Tina Turner. He saw with his own eyes Ike beating on Tina Turner. And, you know, people were like, well, why didn't you report it? Why didn't you say anything? At that time, that wouldn't have done you good at all. That it would not have worked out well for you to do it. So yeah, a lot of people saw it. So yeah, sometimes, you know, folks would come to my dad to get introduced to some people that he worked with, you know, in the past or something like that, you know. And when he stopped doing it out, shall we say, out in the world, he came back to the church, and he would do it for the church. My dad had several gospel groups that he managed, and one of them won awards at the Apollo, if you know the Apollo. And I remember going to the Apollo, the only time I went to the Apollo, and they had won an award. So yeah, I remember telling, because like I'd never really talked about my dad a lot, You know, he passed away when I was 17. And folks that I went to, you know, high school with, they never heard me talk about my dad. And years later, when we reconnected on Facebook, you know, I started actually talking about him a bit. And my mom was nervous because of some of the people he knew, and he might have been into some things that, you know. So let's just say we left New York and didn't really tell a whole bunch of people where we were going. He had his own radio show. And it was funny because the radio station was within walking distance of my high school. And they never knew. When I told them about it, you know, all these years later, they were like, man, why didn't you tell us any of that, you know? I never really talked about him like that. And there was a reason I didn't, you know. We had only just begun to spend time together and do stuff together when he passed away. You know, we did not do, you know, normal father and son things that you know, hear about. I started doing that in high school. You know, taking me out to the ball games and basketball, football, you know, baseball, all that kind of stuff. We only started doing that when I was in high school. We would just, you know, getting that relationship going. That's why you sometimes see me, anytime I see, you know, fathers with their sons or daughters or anything like that, I have that bittersweet look in my eye because I love to see it, but it also reminds me of what I didn't have and what I, you know, got cut short. So you'll see me, you know, I'm like, man, don't, that should tell you how I feel about dads that don't treat their kids right. That ain't something to do in front of me. But yeah. Imagine, you know, I would hear some of my friends talking about the things they did with their dads and everything, and I wasn't doing any of that stuff. You know, but like I said, when I got older, and it was I think around ninth grade, I think we started. You know, we go out. Man, somewhere, if I go in my closet, I can find it, but I still have a baseball from a baseball game. What was it? Phil Silvers? Was that his name? The 300th, his 300th game, I think it was. Something like that. It's been so long. But I think it was Phil Silvers. I'd have to go looking because I have it all in there somewhere. Probably babysat for Obama at this point. My dad, nah. 7, I think, degrees of separation is so it is. That same boy, well, he's a man now. If you go to him and if you were to mention my family's name, my dad's name and everything, they would know who he is or you know, who he was. They would be like, oh yeah, we remember going over, you know, to that same house that I showed y'all in New York. They would remember. Yeah, what you talking about, Willis? I'm trying to avoid 7 stars, so please explain. Wait, what? You're trying to avoid 7 stars? Now, the only reason I don't watch Everyone Hates Chris, Everybody Hates Chris, is because I think it's gonna kill me. Just the few clips I've watched have nearly took me out. That one, there was another one that was really good that I couldn't, was it George Lopez? Some of them, they just it'd be too much. I laugh so hard, it just be hurting me. Well, was your dad so freaking cool? He was. Radio show, Whitney Houston. What else? Has he met Obama? I don't believe so. Obama wasn't, not at that time anyway. The only way he would have met Obama is if Obama came to some show that he was emceeing. You know what an MC is, right? So if Obama had to speak at some event that my dad had been an MC for, which at that time he wouldn't have, that'd be the only way. Hooters, pole clubs, nope. He would have done something like that, I think my mom would have took him out. Besides, I got a lot of exposure in New York City anyway. It was you, I feel my life is exact same, other than the fact my dad doesn't own a radio show. Has met Whitney Houston and probably babysat for Papa. No. And a lot of people don't realize it, but you know Dionne Warwick is Whitney's cousin. See, remember my dad was old school. So he had worked with Dionne Warwick first, then Whitney. But remember, as a MC, you know, he would have had to talk to all of them. You know, getting stuff straight, working behind the scenes and all of that, you know. So they would have known him like that. You know, we ain't talking about going out to eat, although maybe they did, I don't know. But we're not talking about, you know, a friendship like that. More of a business relationship. So they would have known him. I don't think any of them ever came over to the house. Dionne Warwick, though, probably knew him a little bit better than Whitney. Whitney was, you know, younger. Where you at in BG's? Runty, APAC. Let's see. There I am. 279,000. I need to get going on that, but I'll do it later. Let's see. Me and you still on Charlie Chaplin. I remember. Harold Lloyd, now the TV box is color. I know, right? And they speak. Oh my goodness. Charlie Chaplin. I remember watching so many of those. Oh, those were funny. Didn't need to say nothing, man. And they were so funny. It's Phil Silvers. Who was he was a pitcher. Man, I don't remember now. MC Lord Hammer. What? What's his name again? Whose? My dad's? I ain't telling nobody that. I know his stage name, which they would have known him as, but I'm not telling y'all that. Might be able to track me down. That's all right. Does anyone remember the film called Monster House? Yes. Scared me so much as a kid. No horror scares me now like that did when I was a kid. Man. I haven't been able to make myself BG's this season. Oh, to do it. Got to Gladiator Circuit. I'm in Gladiator Circuit. Played a bit early on, but called it quits because I just got bored. I hate this Gladiator Circuit, but I'm going to do, all of the milestones. But yeah, that meta, we just go through it. And I see a lot of people, they just going through the motions. Just trying to get it done, get the points. That old man gave me PTSD. Bro has had young Chris himself in his house. Yeah. Not Chris Rock, but the actor who plays young Chris. And I can't remember. It's his dad for sure. And I'm trying to remember. I have to ask my mom whether he came with his dad. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Got my 300K for BGs and I have been done for over a week. Yeah, I got to do it. Hold on. Now y'all got me. Let's see. Baseball. I'm trying to see. What was his name? Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta find it now. I'm trying to. I think he was either Yankees or Mets. See, New York Yankees. And it would have been back in 70s or 80s. 70 or 80s. And I don't know if it was Mets or Yankees. Man. Okay, Almanac. Let's see. because I'll know the name when I see it. All right, that was Yankees. Let's see. All right, let's see. No, no, not you. No. Might have been Tom Seaver. Yeah, it might have been Tom Seaver. And he took me to I thought I was thinking of it might have been Seavers. Which would explain why I was thinking Silvers. It's been so long. I think his 300th game is the one that we went to, that he took me to, and I still have a baseball from that. Yeah, I think that's who it was. Seavers. Let me see. $300th win. Yep, that's who it was. I think it was Tom Seaver. 300th game in New York. And it was August the 4th, 1985. And remember what I told you? That's around the time I was in high school. And we started going to games. So yeah, I think that's who it was. Okay, guys. That is going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. We shall see. Really depends on what I do tonight. Let's see who's streaming right now. KT1 is streaming. Pepe is streaming and Sheldor is streaming, but I know they don't stream in English. So let's hit up KT1. Colt Seavers, Fall Guy. Yeah. Out of the shadows. But yeah, his 300th was in New York. And that's where we saw him. EB 1450, yeah. Like I said, we had just started, having that relationship. I didn't really fully understand why people were so sad for me, because it was at a time where this is when I was going to really be needing my dad when he passed. Because look what time. I was 17 when he passed away. We only had about three years of, we were together and everything, but, But anyway, oh, Mike, now you show up. Where you been? Pixie was waiting for you. But anyway, take care, and you all have a blessed day.